Welcome into my den. What do you see in front of you? 3 smokestacks, each one with a different reason. In between each smokestack is a card and a card. In between shows the extremities of the boat. So now let's cut up the boat. Here's the triangle. You put the 2 triangles together and you come back to the Brazilian flag with the circle with the triangle in the center. You have 1, 2, 3 in, 2 out. The front of the boat, the back of the boat. You see the V, but it's on this side. So automatically it's cut off. If it's cut off, this is the K. This becomes the K and the K on the other side. The K is the 11th letter. 1 and 1. The K is the 11th letter. 1 and 1. So I take V and 1 and 1. V 1 1 is 5 6 7, and 5 6 7 creates 14. Here's the square. Here's the center of the boat. This is the II captain. Can you see the way it's designed? Okay, so the captain's got the shift. Okay, he's got 5 to the back. He's got 5 to the right. He's got 4 in between and 3 smokestacks. Life, added life, soul, and spirit life. Both ends of the boat, automatically you show 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.5, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 4.5. It has to be 4, 5, 4, 5 because it's going from 5 to 4. So the in between is the point. So this would go 4.5 and this would go 5.5. Although it's a minus point to 4.5 and a plus point from 4 to 4.5, there's your 9 and there's your 9 in the II. Here is your 3, 5, 3 because there's only 3. 2 on the outside says 1 on the inside. I remove the 2 on the inside. I remove the 2 moons from the boat, and I now replace it with the 4 corners of the square. Here's home plate. You're coming up the bat. Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3 worlds. 11. You count 2 and 2 and 1, 5. And 1, 6. 2, 2 and 1, 5. And 1, 6. The bow and the stern. V for 5. V for 5. But the lines run. If you take a look, you'll see the lines run out to M. Okay, the lines run out to M. What does that mean? That means when we create more boats, I don't talk one boat. I talk many boats. I talk putting boats together and forgetting about boats. I'm talking boats create designs that create lines that tell us more. M, 1,000, M, 1,000. 1,000 and 1,000. Your M is inside of here. This M is 14,000. The 13th letter in the alphabet is 14,000. 4, 1, and 1. We talk about this one. This one comes together from this side and from this side. If we take this side as 3 and this side is 3, because this one would have to be 1, 1, and 1. So you have to take a minus and a plus, but we're not doing any minuses. We're only going plus. This is 3 plus 1 is 4. This is 3 plus 1 is 4. 4, 3, 4. We take this one over here on this side, okay, as 4, and we take off half. Excuse me, we take off 2. And then we take off a half. We take 1 and a half and we put it here. From 4 equals these to 2 and a half. And the same thing here equaling to 2 and a half. We have 2.5. Okay. 3 plus 3 is 6. Or 3 plus 1 and a half, 4 and a half. 3 plus 1 and a half, 4 and a half. We end up with 2 and a half. We end up with 4 and a half gives you 7. And 7, 2, 4, 5 are the numbers. Okay. This one was number 3. Now if you would minus, you can't. You must start in 101. 101 is 1 here, 0 here, 1 here. If you put the 1 here, this 1 becomes 10. If you put the 1 here, this 1 becomes 10. It's 10 to this side, it's 10 to this side, but it's 20 down here. And the X comes up. This, in return, is your 9 card. You support in the house of what you have, and then you add into the house what you have. And to add this into the house, the only way to add it in is by adding the sexes. You add a sex here, and you add a sex here. You put one in the center, and you put 5 sexes over there. There's 6 sides of 5 sexes equals to 30. 25 up, 5 down equals to 20. So it's 20 and 30 right in the smokestack. The total amount on every single cube is 81. Is 54. There are 4 of them. Is 220. Is 216. That is the Mayan calendar of 9 days a week, of 9 days a month, 9 days in a week of the month, twice for the Mayan calendar. 54 and 54 is 108. Becomes 168, and 168 and 168 equals 336. 12 by 28 moons. How one smokestack of Luna, Demas, and Phobos. You show me how Maldek is going to turn as this shelf is cut out to the 3/4 inch inside. The formation inside here, the wood travels out to the outside. This information here is just an in-between. Do you notice this piece is equal to 8? There's 8 corners on this piece. 2 in every corner. Every corner equals 2. At the same time, every corner equals to a sliding down between the 2 sides and up on top of this equals to the one side of the top. This equals to the one side of the bottom. And what joins is what creates that Mercedes design. The flag, the vessel, the boat. Every single line that creates the flag, the lines have 2 sides. So if you have 7 lines, you actually have 7 lines with 7 in between, which every single line has the top and the bottom. So 7 equals 14. 14 equals the in-between of red and white, and white and red, and white and red, and red and white, and white and red. You end up to show the steam oven. You end up to show the steam train, and we'll divide because inside the division of each line, you see the white space? It's because the red is real. The white space means there's nothing there. So there is no white lines. It's all red lines with blanks because blank in French means white. El blanco. It means a million things. Everybody knows that Mel Blanc was a man of a million voices, right? Well, it's the same thing. It's all relevant. Bring the relevance together. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. More about what Titanic could be and is other than what it was, because it was more than what you think.